This video is to show you some of the changes that we have made to the arena thanks to the feedback of many of our bowlers. We have also made some updates and we're going to clarify some of the information that you need to know. What is my entering average? We've had a few bowlers who seem to have an issue with how they figure out their entering average. So your entering average into the arena is a composite of your last 3 years. Let's take this example of a bowler that has bowled a few leagues in the past 3 years and have averages of 221, 217, 211, and 204. When you total them together, that equals 853. Take that same 853 and divide it by the 4 different leagues, and his new entering average is 213. That is now his entering average. When is the weekend event? This is one of our changes that we have made to help the bowlers and ourselves. Let's take a look at the calendar. Your first week of scores that count in the arena is from September 23rd to September 29th. The first weekend event has changed. It used to be that the first week's scores would have you qualify for the event on September 30th. That is no longer the case. The first weekend event is now October 7th. We have pushed back the event by 1 week to help the bowlers make the necessary arrangements to be able to make the event, as well as giving the arena extra time to retrieve the scores and notify the bowlers by email that they have made the event and where the event is. This change has one small drawback at the very end of the season. The last 2 events will take place on the same day at the same house. This is due to the fact that most centers will not want the event to interfere with their open play that they will see during the holiday season, basically meaning that no center will give us the lanes to have our event. It also helps many of the bowlers that cannot make it 2 days before Christmas. Another possible benefit from doing this is that the arena will be able to send out the season checks that will hopefully get to you before Christmas. The downside to this is that the very last week of the season will be bowling that Sunday. The other changes will be to the 2 bonus events. These events will now take place in January. This change will be very helpful in the future for the bowlers and the houses and the arena. The date is not set in stone, but we are shooting for the 13th. This has also changed. Pre-bowling is being removed. We're replacing it with the first 3 weeks of your league being used. The reason behind this, unfortunately, is that we have already found a few bowlers trying to scam their way around the system by using the front desk person and entering in incorrect scores. What this means is that the previous weeks before we started taking your scores from the 23rd to the 29th will now count as your scores for your missed weeks. Let's take this example as a bowler on Tuesday nights. The first time they miss a week, we will take their scores from the 18th, the second time from the 11th, and the third time from the 4th. If there is a 4th time, we will start again at the 18th, going again backwards. So the 4th would be the 18th, the 5th, the 11th, the 6th, the 4th. When is the last day I can sign up for the event? Because of the changes to the weekend events, we are now able to take bowlers to enter the event all the way up to the 29th. After the 29th, the season will be closed and no new bowlers will be allowed to enter. When paying with PayPal, I have had a few bowlers come back to me and point out something that I have also seen as well. PayPal likes to gray out the button that does not have you create a PayPal account. That button still works. You do not have to become a PayPal member to be able to pay through them. Just click on the gray button. It is not grayed out. Just make sure that you do not have any information in either one of the email or password lines. Otherwise, they will try to make you make an account. This was the end to our changes and updates that we have made. Keep an eye out for more videos of things that might change that you need to know. Once again, thank you for taking the time to look at the arena, and I hope to see you all in the arena.